Guys, this is Martyna. Welcome back to my channel and this is just a very short intro to a video that you are about to see. So this video is going to be in two parts. So part one is sharing some beautiful digital kits from two lovely ladies, and the second part is a process video with those papers where we are doing these two collage masterboards. And I just wanted to say that the first part I filmed it over a week ago, so please ignore any references to the Valentine's Day, which is obviously past now. But in the second part I am also going to be explaining to you a little bit about why I've been gone, what's been going on, and yeah, if you guys don't want to hear me talk, you just want to watch the process of these two collage masterboards, then by all means, you know, mute me or fast forward the video. But I just thought, well, this is something important that I will be talking about, and I just felt the need to share it with you, with those of you who will want to listen. So thank you in advance, and I hope you will enjoy the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Martyna, and today I have a few fun things for you. So I want to share with you some new Etsy shops that I've recently discovered, and we will be doing some sweet Valentine card. So a few weeks ago, two very sweet ladies approached me, and they asked if I would like to maybe have a play with some of their digital kits and share them with you guys on my channel. And they both have beautiful shops, and yeah, I would love to share their creations with you. They are such sweet two ladies. I really loved communicating with them, so and I really loved their digital printables. But before I share them with you guys, I just want to say that although I would absolutely love to support other digital artists this way, like share their stuff on my channel and work with it and share them with you, with my community here on YouTube, I am afraid that I won't be able to do it, not now at least, because my printer, well, I don't know what's going on with my printer. It's just been so awful. I don't know. I spent the whole day yesterday fighting with it, and for me to print just 12 pages, it took me over 2 hours, I think closer to 3 hours, because my printer kept jamming, the paper was jamming, I had to restart my computer 4 times, I had to restart my printer a few times. It was a nightmare, and so I'm not going to be able to do it, unfortunately, not now. But while we are talking about this, do you guys have any printer recommendations for? And I am looking for printers that can take different types of papers. So for example, thicker paper like cardstock, like matte photo paper, and also maybe perhaps thin paper, so just something different than your regular copy paper. Because so anything other than Epson printers, please. What do you guys think? Do you know of any printers that are just good with different types of papers? Because I'm using an Epson, it's an Epson L5190, and it's the Eco Tank version, and I love it for how much it can print before I have to change the ink or refill it, and it's awesome, but it does not print well. And my photo paper is not even that thick, you know. It's like a lightweight cardstock, and it still has so much trouble with it. And I've tried to print on a very thin paper one once, and it got kind of jammed, and I was so afraid that my printer got totally destroyed. I think it didn't. I think nothing happened. But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, or if you've heard of any printers, or maybe even like brands of printers, whether it be HP or Brother or Canon or anything like that, that would work well with different types of papers, then please share them with me, because I am going nuts trying to print things. And not only I can't like support other creators by sharing their stuff because I can't print it, but I also like I'm unable to print anything for my journals, you know, that I want to make and put in my Etsy shop. So I need a new printer ASAP. Okay guys, so let me share this with you. So I have two shops here, and let me start maybe with this one, with this little pile. And these come from Casey, and I have my notes here. So her shop is Casey Michelle Art. I will have the link to her shop below. And the digital kits that she sent me were Vintage Cottage, Shabby Elegance collage papers, and faux vintage envelopes. And I will have either links for those or just the name of the kits below, but there will be a link to her shop. And when she sent them to me, she sent them in a couple of in a few emails, and unfortunately they weren't like I didn't actually remember which collection each paper comes from. I will try my best to tell you, but these are the three collections and you will find them in the description box. So I think this one is the Vintage Cottage, and it's just a set of beautiful wallpapers. And look at these guys. Like, I love vintage wallpapers so much, you know this. These are just so pretty, so pretty. And then I think this is from the Shabby collage papers, and this cut off here, I mean my printer did, this is like a larger piece. And also just a note here, I have those borders here because this is an 8.5 by 11 design, and well, I print on A4 because I'm in Europe, so that's why I have those larger borders here. So yeah, my printer rebelled here, but this is a beautiful vintage ledger piece with some nice like script here and some print here, just beautiful. Then there is another one, so this is like some more samples like from a wallpaper, and then a document here. I really love this. Then this is so beautiful. I love the colors, love the colors. Very pretty for like Valentine's, I would say. And then this one, again, my printer rebelled, so this is a bit cut off, but I couldn't do it again, guys. I was so happy it printed at least this, and for the next two pages it actually rebelled. So the next two pages are printed on regular copy paper. Unfortunately, I had to do it. I didn't have any other option, but it's still so gorgeous. So it's obviously much more muted, but how pretty is this? It's so pretty for like a collage background, something like that. I mean, I love it either way. And then there is this page. I don't know if you can see, but this says, "To my friend, don't forget to dream of me, words and music by Will Emery." So this is from probably like a music sheet, maybe a cover, but it's very faint because again, just copy paper. But it's so beautiful anyway. So yeah, we saw this one, and then these are the envelopes, and look at them, guys. Look how stunning. I think she added those digitally, like little flowers, and they are so beautiful. There is vintage writing and stamps, and then these, I love this one. Wow, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And then these beautiful ones. So I would just cut this like this, then fold it in half and glue these two sides together to have a nice pocket in a shape and form of an envelope. And then these ones, I love these ones because they have this like broken seal, wax seal. So this is and the postage stamp here is so gorgeous with like the door. Okay, so I'm very excited about these. Thank you so much for sharing them with me, Casey. And you guys, check out her shop. We will have a play with these today. So that's Casey, and her shop is in the description box. And then the second lady who reached out to me is Nicola, and her shop is the paper Cameo, and again the link will be in the description box, so do check it out. It's under the video. And she also asked me to choose a few kits of hers, so I chose Antique Classic Junk Journal Kit, Floral Junk Journal Kit, and labels from her shop. And she also sent me some more. Unfortunately, of course, I was not able to print all of it. She sent me so much. She's so generous. And well, I will share with you what I managed to print. So I did manage to print some of them on photo paper. So look at this, guys. I think this is from her Floral Junk Journal Kit, the ephemera part. And so you get this like big beautiful envelope. I love the colors. And then you have so many wax seals, and she says cut out the envelope and add your favorite seal, and you have so many to choose from and so many to use on other projects. And I love wax seals, and this is just a quick way, you know, to add them to your project without having to pull out your candle, your matches, your wax, your everything. And it also doesn't add bulk to your project, so it's beautiful. So we have those. Then there are some stunning postcards. They are so pretty. I really love them. And the handwriting and the look at the stamps, beautiful. Then those are the labels, not from the label kit, but they come from I believe this Floral ephemera kit. So they're so gorgeous. I can't wait to use them. And then this is I'm very excited about this. You guys know how I love my labels. So this is the labels kit. So there are 4 pages full of beautiful vintage looking labels. And some of them, oh, and these are like tags. I didn't notice it. So you could cut them out as like tags, but also you could cut around and have your labels. This is pretty neat. And then these ones from like old books and stuff like that. Very pretty. And this has like little measurements here. I love it. Okay, so then there is this extra that she sent me, and it's called Pink Rose, and this is this kit. So it comes with a few pages like this. So there is a rose in the middle and some kind of background, and I printed one of them on matte photo paper to show you guys the true colors, and then the rest of them I printed on regular copy paper because this is when my printer stopped working. So, but they are so beautiful. I'm very excited to use them. So you can pick yours, and then you have all of those flowers that you can cut out, and there is an instruction. If you can see, this is what she this is what you can make with this kit. So I think we are going to attempt to make a card like this today for our Valentine card. So I'm very excited about this. These roses are really pretty, and you get a few options. And then the rest of the pages I printed on copy paper, so please bear in mind that if you print them on like good quality cardstock or matte photo paper, which my printer apparently does not take anymore, the colors will be more vibrant, but they are still so beautiful. I love the vintage feel of it. So these are from, I believe, her Floral Junk Journal, and I love this these plants here, and just like a cutout from an envelope. Very beautiful, very vintage. And the script, and gorgeous flowers, and those beautiful flowers with the script. I really love it. Beautiful roses. Oh, and she has a few of these like book page covers, and look at this, guys, how beautiful this would be as like a journal cover. I'm honestly like, and she has a few, you know, so there's this one as well, and then this one. Look at this, guys, look at this. So I'm like considering making them into journal covers. And then I believe this is her classic junk journal kit, so it's more like sculptures. Is it a I don't know the correct word, but it looks very classical, and I really like it. I'm like very much into this. It reminds me of like Italy, which is the country I love so much, and I can't wait when we can travel again and visit like Florence and all those beautiful places and art. I love this so much. Just beautiful. And like Colosseum and Rome. Yeah, okay, so this was Nicola from the paper Cameo. Thank you so much, Nicola, for sending these to me and for all the extras. I hope I can get my printer running and share some more, but yeah, these are... Oh, and by the way, this is not what comes on the page. This is my printer telling me she's had enough of printing for today, so that's just some ink, but this page is still usable for me. So, okay, guys, so what I think we are going to do now is, I had the idea for making a Valentine's Day card. Okay guys, so I've changed my mind as to what project I'm going to do. As you've heard in the intro of this video, the last part where I showed you the papers I filmed it over a week ago, so I was planning to do some Valentine's Day cards, and of course now Valentine's Day is past, so I just thought what I have here, I just have 2 sheets of coffee stained paper, and I just thought of doing 2 Collage Masterboards, one with Nicola's pages and one with Casey's pages, and add some bits and pieces of my own, and then I will have them ready to cut them up into journaling cards or tags or anything I need. And I also love collaging. I love making those masterboards, so there is that. And I also managed to print 3 more pages. This is a big wow for my printer on matte photo paper from the paper Cameo, so from Nicola. And I just wanted to show you guys how gorgeous they are, how vibrant and yet vintage. I just really love them. So yeah, so I'm going to be making one with Casey's digitals and one with Nicola's. Maybe I will start with Casey, and I'm also going to be chatting to you guys about what's been going on lately. And just one more thing, I also have some scraps of embossed paper, some music pages, text, book pages, just some neutrals, you know, to add to my collages, along with the digitals, and of course my trusty tearing ruler. This is from Joy Crafts. I got it on Amazon. I will try to link it in the description box below, but it's often out of stock, so I'm not able, I don't know if I will be able to find it, but we are memory keepers. They also have those tear rulers, so you should be able to find those. So just look for tearing rulers and I'm just checking, you know, what I want to go with here. Oh, maybe these, maybe like pinks and very delicate purples, and maybe a little bit of this or this. Yeah, well, this is gorgeous. I love those colors. I love those colors. Okay, so I'm going to use my coffee stained page as a background. So I'm going to glue my papers here, and then this will be the back side of my journaling cards or tags or pockets or whatever. So yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I want this beautiful piece here. So let me start tearing. And first of all, guys, I wanted to say, and I'm sorry, by the way, if I'm going to repeat myself. I did film this last part of the video over a week ago, so I don't remember if I've said it already, but I just wanted to say such a huge thank you for all your beautiful comments and messages and emails regarding the news that I shared with you guys in my last video, which was about how I'm quitting my corporate job, and from March onwards I'm going to go full-time with Teal and Tattered with my creative business. So thank you so much, and I am not exaggerating when I say that I cried multiple times. That's how touched and moved and grateful I was, you know, so touched by your comments, by your support, by your words. You guys, it means so much to me. It really does, and especially that the last couple of weeks, or more than that, I would say, last few weeks have been particularly hard for me, and I also want to be transparent with you guys. I don't want you to have this false image that that I think sometimes you can get from some YouTube videos, maybe not from crafters, you know, but from lifestyle videos or whatnot, that the life of these people is just perfect. And let me tell you guys, life's not perfect, mine's certainly not perfect, and I have been struggling a lot for the past weeks. Definitely February, maybe even from the beginning of the year, I don't know. I know I have been struggling. I've been feeling tired and very low on energy, and I didn't have like any inspiration or motivation. Often I would feel sad for really no reason, and I think the worst part is that instead of just trying to, I don't know, maybe give myself time to feel better, or just instead of being gentle about it, I kept trying to push through it. I kept trying to push and push and to make myself feel what I thought I was supposed to feel, which is excited and happy and energetic. And I just, well, I wasn't any of those things for the past weeks. Not to say that I'm unhappy, you know. I am so happy with everything in my life right now, you guys. Everything is going perfect, and I think this actually like added up to my confusion, because if everything's going perfect, if I'm, you know, on a verge of starting my dream job, my creative dream job, if I'm in a great relationship and everything is really going well for me, then why do I feel this way? You know, I was like, oh, I was so hard on myself, you guys. So And then I did some thinking, and I also talked it over on my therapy, and I realized that this is literally it's literally been happening to me every February or every sort of beginning of the new year. So I'm lower on energy. I usually finish my year quite strong, so the December is usually my like very strong month. So I have all those ideas, I have all the energy in the world, and I'm just going, and I'm like taking advantage of it because yeah, I mean, why not? So this is what happened to me this year as well. I've been going in December, and then come January, when, you know, everyone else is just so inspired and full of hope and just making all those New Year's resolutions, and I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And yeah, I realized this has been happening to me pretty much every year, and it got me thinking. And yeah, I did talk it over with my therapist as well, and we kind of came to the conclusion that this is just my like my natural cycle. This is what happens to me, you know. This is how my body is, how my emotions are. This is just what happens, and instead of trying to fight it, I need to accept it, and I need to be graceful about it, and I need to be kind about it to myself. I can't push through it because it's not going to work. It's not going to do me any good. If anything, I will just feel worse, like I did during the past couple of weeks, or, you know, those past 2 months. So that's kind of why I haven't been so active lately. Like, I've pretty much stopped posting on Instagram for a few weeks, and here on YouTube my last video was over 2 weeks ago, guys. Ever since the beginning of 2020, like maybe March or April, I don't think I've had a break this long from making videos, and I was just so anxious and so stressed. I could not make a video for the life of me, you guys. And of course, again, I was giving myself such a hard time about it. So of course I felt even worse. By the way, how gorgeous is this color scheme here? I am loving these papers so much. So I'm feeling better now. I've definitely been getting some of my mojo back. Lately, I've actually finished my first journal collection of 2021, which I called Hope Journals, and I will be sharing them with you guys this week. I am so excited about how they turned out. So yes, so I definitely want to share them with you. And I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'll make it like an annual thing, that I take a break, like a 2 or 3 weeks break from work, from creative work, from everything really, and give myself time to recover and to relax and to regain my strength and energy every February from now on. Because like I said, it's like a repeating pattern. It's happened before, and it's happening again, and I'm sure it will happen in the future as well. So I was just thinking, you know, maybe I will just, I'll stop fighting it, and I will just give myself a bit of time and a bit of like gentle understanding and accept that this is kind of what it is. And yeah, but anyway, so like I said, I'm definitely getting better. I have more energy, and I feel like happier again, and my creativity is coming back because I was so blocked, you guys. So when I filmed this video last week, where I shared those papers with you guys, I really intended to make a project with them back then, and I actually started, and I hated it. I hated what I was doing. I hated that it wasn't coming out the way I wanted it, and I just stopped because it just didn't make sense to me to fight it back then. And yeah, so I stopped for the whole week. I thought I was maybe going to film this process video maybe Tuesday last week, because I started on Monday. I couldn't finish it, but for the rest of the week I just didn't feel like, I don't know, I just felt so anxious, and so I took the things very slow. And what I started doing is I started to work to finish my journals, my Hope journal collection, without filming it. And so I would just put on Netflix or some YouTube videos that would relax me, and I was just sitting in my craft room in a cozy atmosphere, and I would just work. Wow, look at this, guys. Isn't this just so pretty? I love it so much. I love it. These papers are stunning. And I'm just thinking if maybe I want to add some little bits and pieces somewhere, because this is like a big piece here, so maybe to break it up a little bit. Okay. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I did decide to take things slow, and I did decide to film this video when I felt I was ready to go back to filming, and today is the day. And I didn't feel nervous, I didn't feel anxious. I felt excited about talking to you. I felt excited about crafting with you. So yeah, I definitely felt like it's the day, you know. And I'm very happy about it. But if, say, tomorrow or in 2 days or in a week I feel like I'm still not super well, then I'm not going to push through it. I'm just going to give myself the time, to allow myself the time to just recover, I guess, to feel better. Yeah, maybe here. I kind of like it here, actually. Yeah. So I'm saying all of this to you guys because, first of all, like I said, I want to be transparent with you. I want to. The most important part for me of having YouTube, this YouTube channel and making videos, is the community part. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I want us to. I want to be honest with you. I want to let you know how things are, that things aren't always perfect, and yeah, I guess I want you to know how things are. I want you to know why I stopped posting videos for a little while, and why maybe I will just have a little bit more break. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to just leave this for a moment. I will still add some things to it, but this is how the collage board turned with Casey's papers. And then let me make another one with with Nicola's papers, and I think this one will be more like vintage brown, but oh, so beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to take these and maybe, let's see, do I have something that just will be a little bit more muted, to add some kind of like a negative space. I'm actually thinking about this because I love this flower and this corner here, so maybe I stop looking. Okay, and again guys, these kits and these artists are linked in the description box for you, so do check them out. They are such nice ladies, and the digitals are beautiful. Yeah, so first of all, I wanted to tell you this because I want to be transparent. I want you to know that, well, this is life, you know. this is what happens sometimes. And secondly, maybe this one. I just thought maybe, you know, just maybe someone who watches this video is going through the same thing and does not understand what's going on, and does not understand why everyone else can be like super excited about the new year and be making plans and goals and New Year's resolutions, and you are just not there yet, and you're just a little bit like slowed down. And I'm sorry, I will move my camera a little bit, and you're just feeling a little bit sad or a little bit confused, or just like not at your 100%, you know. Maybe someone is going through the same thing, and I just want you to know you are not alone, and I just want you to know that this is okay not to be okay. This was a hard year, and even for me, you know, it was generally 2020, despite how hard it was also a really good year for me personally, and when it comes to my career. And even though it's still okay not to feel okay after it ended, and like, you guys, it's all good. Our bodies, and especially I think women, of course not only women, but as women we are more like prone, I guess, to hormonal changes and all this stuff, and it's normal, you know. And if I can give you a little bit of advice, maybe, is just be patient with yourself. Just give yourself this time to recover, and I'm here for you. I am going through this, and I'm here for you. I understand. That's all okay, you know. It's all good. We will get through this. I love this flower so much too. So yes, so this is what's been going on lately with me, and I just love these papers so much. Wow, so beautiful. Okay, let me start gluing things down. Yes, but like I said, I am getting better and it feels amazing. It feels amazing to wake up in the morning and have some new ideas, or have the energy to do something, or have like the creative juices, or for me, you know, it was just so amazing when I woke up today. And I was doing some yoga in the morning, which is another sign that things are getting better, because before I would no way I would make myself move or yeah, just not, no, physical activity wasn't my priority those days. So yes, so I was doing some yoga and then some meditation, and I just felt like today is the day, you know. Today I am excited about filming this video, about making those masterboards, about talking with you guys. I'm just going to do it, and so I'm doing it, you know. So it's okay, guys, and your mojo and your energy and your creativity, they are going to come back. You just need to give yourself some time, I guess, if you're feeling like I am. And if not, if you are on a roll, if you are tackling the new year the way you wished, then I'm so happy for you. And yeah, I'm so happy to be here and just film this video, you know, and just do something creative. Really makes me happy and really makes me feel like things are looking much better for me now. So I love this flower, but I'm just thinking maybe I will have this here. And what could I add? Maybe I will actually add some music or some book page, maybe a book page. And this is from a very old German book. I think they have this interesting font in German books sometimes. I think this might be the font that they were using before World War II, or maybe even one. I'm not sure, to be honest. Oops, and I made it too short, so let's tear it again. And so one piece of advice that my therapist has given me in regards to, like, I was telling him that I'm just having such a hard time because I feel like I want to create, but I'm just so intimidated at the moment by the fact that I film my process, or I do stuff for my shop or something like that. Like, you know, this is, I think, the problem that you may have if you're turning your hobby or your passion into your work. This is the most satisfying and rewarding thing. But sometimes when you are feeling down and like you don't want to create, or you do want to create, but you don't feel like what you're doing is good enough, or you're just not inspired, but you still want to do something, then it might be a problem. And what he said to me is that I should try to find something creative that I could do that would not be work related. So even if it's just slapping some paint onto a piece of paper, that's still a creative thing to do, but it's not something I would film. It's not something I would feel like I need to share on like social media, and that's completely, you know, private, which makes it safe in a way for me to film it. I think I want to do this, and then where is this corner? And maybe have this corner here, something like this. So yeah, so this is just like finding your creative safe space where you can make mistakes, where you don't have to be perfect, where you don't even have to like what you create, because nobody's going to see it if you don't want them to. And it can just as well help you with getting your creativity, or inspiration rather, back. And so I was doing it. For those past days, I've been doing some creative journaling, some like daily journaling, so documenting my everyday, but like in a creative way, using like drawing a little bit, painting a little bit, using some nice stickers and washi tape that just make me happy. And I was doing it, and you guys, I'm no artist. I can't draw really, so this was definitely this thing that I was doing just for myself. And I don't know, it just felt so freeing. It just felt so freeing, and I was still doing something creative, but even if it turned out ugly in my own eyes, then that would be okay, because no one would have to see it. And sure enough, you guys, look how gorgeous this is. I love this so much. So sure enough, some of those pages turned out ugly. I hated them. But you know what happened? I kept doing this because like this was the only creative thing at that time that I kind of could have done, I guess. So I was still doing it. And after a few more days, I started to enjoy it. I started to like my pages. I started to like find my style with this. This is kind of new to me. I especially drawing or painting, I don't do it in creative journaling usually. So I started really to find my style, and that felt amazing, guys. Right now, so I have maybe 2 weeks worth of this creative journaling so far, and right now I love flipping through those pages. I still am not super fond of those few beginning pages, but the recent ones, I love them. I love them. So that's just a tip, you know, if you're like sharing your creativity on YouTube, or on Instagram, if your creativity is your work, is your business, and you're having a hard time with finding inspiration or just feeling inspired, maybe try to just take a step back and try to create something that no one will see. Something just for yourself. Just open up a notebook or take a sheet of paper or cut some paper up, do something that no one else will see, and this way you will kind of activate your brain. It will kind of be in this mode of creativity, but you won't have the pressure that it needs to be good enough to show on social media, you know. And after a few days, like I am now, I'm not worried anymore if what I do is good enough, because as I always tell you guys, and I mean it, it does not have to be perfect. The more imperfect it is, the more charm of handmade things it has, I would say. So it just sometimes it's hard, even for me who like repeats those words so often, even for me it's sometimes hard to believe that whatever I do is good enough. And in those times, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to still create, but just do it solely, you know, for myself, for the purpose of creating. And I'm just not going to worry about it being anything, because yeah, just because just create. Okay guys, so we have those two gorgeous masterboards. I love them so much. They are so different, but so beautiful and so charming, both of them. And so I was thinking of adding some more things to them. So first of all, I was thinking of adding some labels, some Tracy labels, and I just want to see if I have some that would match maybe those pages. Maybe here. And just add something to the texture, to add to the texture, to add to the background. I really like doing this. Oh, this is pretty, and the color matches. And then I love this number here. So those labels are from Tracy Fox, who is Love Junk Journals on Etsy, and her shop is linked in the description box as well. And with Tracy's labels, I usually print them first of all the way they are, and for the second sort of print, I print them at 50% of the size to, oh, this is so nice. It will look gorgeous here. Gorgeous. Do I have more of these? I have this one. So I print them at 50%, so that I can have those small tiny labels. Okay, I think I love this one here. I probably should have mentioned that if you guys don't want to hear me, maybe I did, maybe I mentioned that in the intro, that if you guys did not want to hear me chat about, you know, what's been going on, then you could just fast forward the video or mute me. But yeah, I know that some of you guys will be interested, will want to know what's going on, because you are so sweet and so supportive, and we are a community, so we care about each other. So I know some of you guys will be interested, and yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts with you and share my experiences, you know. First of all, for you to know, and second of all, maybe just to help someone who is going through something similar. Hopefully not. Hopefully you guys are on your A game and you are just killing the new year. This is what I wish for you. But maybe if you are feeling just a little bit more like down, maybe it will help you to hear that you're not alone and that this will pass. It really will. Okay, so for these masterboards, I'm actually also thinking of adding maybe some fabrics or some lace scraps, something like this. I don't know yet what I'm going to use them for, but they are just so nice to have on hand, to have them like ready, to just cut up if you need any ephemera. And I love, when I'm cutting, I love to cut like through the label, so I will only have, for example, half of the label on my ephemera piece, and I really like the effect. Okay, so for my plans for the upcoming weeks and for the upcoming videos. So you guys know that till the end of February I still work in my corporate job, and honestly it's been very hard, so it probably is also why I haven't felt the best, because I've had so much work. I've been exhausted these last weeks, and that's okay, you know, because of course I've been working there 5 years, so I have a lot of like knowledge to transfer, a lot of projects to complete, so I know why this is happening, but it's been draining me a little bit, to say, you know, the least. But so so I'm probably not going to be able to post videos as often as I would like to during those last 2 weeks of February, and then in March I hope to, you know, to pick up the pace with my videos and with my projects. I have so many projects, you guys, that I want to share with you, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to have more time to do it and more like energy, because I won't be drained by my corporate job anymore. So yes, but so far, because I am like still working there, I will share with you my hope journals. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and then they will come to my Etsy shop probably over the weekend. So there is that. Then I think I would like to finish working on our, I love it, on our, what am I trying to say here? A Blissful Birds journal. We've pretty much completed it. I just want to do maybe 1 or 2 more videos of working in this journal. For those of you guys who may be new and who haven't seen these, sorry guys, my scissors fell down, who maybe haven't seen these videos, this is our From Trash to Treasure project, in which we have been creating a junk journal from Amazon packaging and from really different random bits of junk and packaging and things that you would probably normally throw to trash, and we've been making a journal and I have loved it. I definitely want us to work on it a bit more and to complete it, because I loved this project. The colors, they just make me happy. They are so spring-like, and maybe this is something we all need in the midst of winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. Just a reminder that the spring is coming and that the spring will come. So yeah, there is that. And then I am also working on a new digital kit, so this one will be spring and a little bit maybe Easter themed, and I would like to have it done by the end of February, and so I thought that in March we could focus on making some spring journals together from start to finish. I have a fun idea for the cover. I don't know if you guys remember the the Christmas journal cover that I made for my Christmas journal, and I promise you guys that I will make a tutorial on how to do this. And so my spring journals this year, I want them to have this kind of cover. So for those of you who may not be familiar with it, it was a soft cover but very sturdy one, and it was like a collage of fabrics and laces all over it. So I really loved how this turned out, and I've ordered some beautiful, absolutely beautiful sari silk scraps and sari fabric scraps from Etsy, and they are all pastel, spring-like. They make me happy. So I'm going to be using those, and I will make this tutorial for you guys. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to just maybe work on some journals together again from start to finish. What else I have planned? What else I have planned for you guys? Oh, also, if you ever have any requests, what you would like to see on my channel, any tutorials, any projects, do let me know. I am so open to your suggestions, to your ideas, and if there is anything you would like to learn from me, please let me know, because I am always more than happy to share my ideas, to share my knowledge. Yeah, like I said to you guys in the previous video when I talked a little about me starting a Patreon, and how it didn't mean that I was going to stop filming YouTube videos at all. Like, I feel and I strongly believe that sharing is caring, so I care about you guys, so I want to share with you whatever it is you would like me to share, pretty much. Okay, I think we can call it done, and this one as well. And so the last step, or I think it's going to be the last step, yes, let me just grab my scraps of fabrics and laces. And we can add some of this. So I have my very messy box here and I have various scraps. So I'll try to, well, this is not a scrap, but it's a stunning lace, and maybe I will add a piece of it to this one. And this one I think will look really nice here, and this is from like a sari fabric. So I just want to add maybe a few bits and pieces and to just add some new texture, some new feel to them. Of course, I'm just pulling things out. I won't use all of them on those pages. There's no way I could use all of them. So more neutrals here and more colorful to this one. And do I have any lace scraps that I could use, like this one? What else? I have this and this. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do something with what we have. Maybe this one first. Which material I love this flower, but then maybe this green works better, and then I love this one as well, but I'm thinking maybe this material, and then I think maybe I can have two pieces and then a little bit of lace here and there. So maybe I will have a piece like this of this lace, and then a piece of this one. I'm not sure if it's not too yellow for my taste, maybe not. Okay, and for this I will take, where's my glue cup? It's here. I will take my wet glue. Because I prefer it to glue the fabric. I have it here. Okay, so maybe here. So I love this lace because it's like semi-transparent, you know. I will still be able to see the patterns behind. It won't cover them up completely, but it will add a nice look. And then for this, let me see. I think I like these flowers, so let me cut a little bit here and then tear, and here as well. So I'm just tearing out the piece that I like here, and maybe here. And is it too big? Maybe too big, so I'm going to trim a little bit more. And of course, if you don't like the fraying edges, you can just cut, you know, with your scissors all the way through. I like them. You know me, you know I'm all about the texture, so I like fraying edges. I like how they add the additional texture. Okay, let's see, where could I put it? Here maybe. I love it. And as always, you know, with collaging, we are covering up some of the background that we initially made, but that's okay because it's all part of the process. And if the pieces that I am covering up now weren't there, the whole thing wouldn't look the way it looks. That's my opinion, at least. Okay, and I love this piece here. Just maybe not this long. And so I think I'm going to tear it on this side as well. Yeah, and let's see where we could put it. Here maybe. Well, sorry guys if you can hear my neighbors from the flat above mine. Someone is talking very, very loudly there. I hope you can't. I hope you can't hear this. They have had the worst like home renovation or construction work. I don't know what it was, what it is actually, above our flat for weeks now. And you guys, if there is one sound that I have absolutely detested my whole life, it is the sound of drilling in the walls. I can't stand the sound. I don't know what it is about it. I cannot stand it. And they have been drilling for weeks now, so I'm very lucky that they are not drilling at the moment and I can film this video. But last week, when I was trying to film like the first part, when I showed you the papers for the first time, it was basically the only moment in a day when they weren't drilling. So, oh my goodness, I hate drilling. But okay, now my gold leaf trim, you know, it had to be there. I get it on AliExpress, but you can also find it on Amazon, I'm sure. So, oh yeah, so about the renovation, I'm just kind of angry because I don't know how you can make a huge renovation like this, knowing that it's the pandemic and people are working from home because they have no choice, and people are spending their days and evenings at home, because again they have no choice. So you know, it's been an ordeal for us here, because like my boyfriend had to omit a few important calls at his work just because he didn't hear what he was what was going on there. He didn't hear the words they were saying. And when I was on some calls in my corporate job, I basically did not hear my own words. So that's bad. It was that bad. And I just think it's, I don't know, I think it's a little bit selfish, because I understand when you have to do something because something broke down and you can't live, obviously go ahead, do it. But if you have a renovation going on for a month, knowing that people are stuck at home and they have to sit through it and they can't do anything else, then I just don't think it's very nice. Yeah, I've just been, yeah. I think again this too contributed to the way I was feeling, because like, how can you get inspired when you have this terrible drilling all over, like over your head all throughout the day? Like, there is no way to get inspired. So there were a lot of factors to how I felt, but also, like I told you guys, it's happened to me before. It's something that I've experienced in the years before, around the same time of the year. So all that combined, you know, resulted in how I've been feeling lately. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe I want a little bit of this. And this somewhere as well. Maybe here or here. And I think I want, oh, I have this here. So let's see. Wow, this I think is going to be such a long video, because first the intro to the intro, then the part of the video where I showed you the papers, and then this. I will try to maybe make it a little bit shorter. Although you guys, you always tell me that I don't have to make my videos shorter, so maybe I will just leave it, you know, as it is. I think I need this one trimmed a little bit better, because it's bothering me. It's so crooked. Usually I don't mind things crooked, but this time, I don't know, it's just bothering me. Okay. And maybe some of this gorgeous lace as well for this one. I couldn't tell you guys which one of these masterboards I prefer. They are both just so cute. So cute. So maybe a little bit up there. So thank you again to Nicola and to Casey for giving me these to play with, to have fun with, to share them with you guys. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying playing with them. And again, if you guys have any printer recommendations for printers that can print thicker papers, then please leave me your recommendations in the comments, because I am having such a hard time with my printer. Okay guys, so I have two things that I want to still do here, and I'm just looking for my little box where I have some sprinkly embellishments. Okay, changed my mind again. So my two last things are going to be some stamping. So I have this, and this is like a script stamp from oh my goodness, from AB Studio. This is a Polish company, a Polish shop, but they have like international shipping and all that. So I'm just adding some script, and I'm using my archival ink in the color coffee. I don't want to use black to not to, you know, make this stamping too visible, too like I don't want to cover up anything. I just want to add a little bit more texture and a little bit more of like a vintage look, because if there is something that for me at least that adds a vintage look to any page, is script stamping. And I'm going over everything, even the fabrics a little bit, just to make sure that it all looks like it's all a part of the same thing, you know, not just a bunch of random things glued together on the page, but just all together. And the last thing is, of course, my gold splatters. So I'm using my gold mist from 13 Arts. This is the one I'm using, and it's called Pearl Gold. I'm just shaking it now, and instead of spraying, of course, I'm just, as usual, I'm just going to use the nozzle here and add some very, very random splatters over everything again. Over the whole thing, the fabric, the labels, the papers, everything. Oops, okay. And then this one. Yeah. I've rediscovered my gold splatters. I used to put them on everything, then I forgot about it because I ran out of the mist that I was using before, and then I got this one from 13 Arts, and I'm just, again, crazy about the splatters. Yeah, but I love them so much. Okay, guys, so our collage masterboards are finished. I love them both so much. Thank you so much for watching, for listening to me. Thank you again for your incredible support. You guys make me so happy, and you just, I don't know, you, even when I was like having those hard days last couple of weeks, I would just read your comments, and I'd be so grateful and hopeful. You make me hopeful. You make me hopeful even when I feel like I can't do this, like I'm not up for it. I see your faith in me. I see how you believe in me, and I start to believe in myself as well, even on those hardest days. So thank you for that from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye!